Okay, hello. Green River faculty, your friendly neighborhood faculty and residents, James here. Just going to go over some information about headings in the new rich content editor in Canvas. So I'm in one of my sandbox courses right now, so I'm just going to add an assignment to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got my test assignment here. I'm going to go into the editor. Now, they should hopefully look familiar to you, but one thing I want to point out when you go into anything, whether it's an assignment like I have here, or a page, or a discussion board, anything that has the content editor like this, it always defaults when you first start editing to paragraph. So you can see right here, there's the paragraph selected in the type of text that you're going to be adding. But what you really want to start with instead of paragraph text is actually heading text. So you can see inside of the content editor, we've got three options: heading 2, 3, 4. Okay. You should always start your documents with heading 2. It's the top level heading within the content here. So we're just going to say heading 2. Now you might be wondering, why isn't there a heading 1? That's because this is heading 1. Whatever you put here inside of the title field is going to be heading 1. So we'll actually do as heading 1. Okay. Now, once you have your heading in here, by the way, you don't have to take the standard formatting that the rich content editor gives you. You can adjust bigger, smaller. If you want to, you can make your heading even bigger. You can bold it and all that kind of stuff. But the key here is to make sure that this top text is heading 2 rather than paragraph, right? You can see it. We didn't change what it looks like when it's a paragraph text or heading 2 text, but this helps keep the document that you're creating organized. So when you have your heading and you hit enter, you'll notice now we're down into paragraph text, and that's what we want, right? We'll adjust the font size there. This is paragraph text. Because this should just be paragraph. Now we might get down further, and then we might need a heading 3. And again, we can adjust this. We can make this bigger if we want to differentiate it from the paragraph text. The key here, though, is organizing your document, breaking up the content of your or breaking up the organization of your content using the headings. This is what keeps your documents or your pages adequately organized. So make sure. So that would be my suggestion when you're creating stuff in here. Make sure that you're appropriately using the heading tags, heading 2, 3, and 4. And you can actually use additional levels of heading if you need to, though you got to use that. You got to apply those in HTML editor, which I'll go over in a different video. But there you go. There's headings in the rich content editor. Make sure you use them. It makes life easier for you and for your students, particularly those that have accessibility issues.